In a quiet and peaceful pond, thousands of little fish lived together. The water was clear, the stones on the bottom were shining, and tall reeds surrounded the pond like green walls. Every day was the same, swimming, playing, and sleeping again. But among them, there was one different fish, the little black fish. He often swam to the edge of the pond and stared at the stream that flowed out between the rocks. He wondered, is the world only this pond? Or is there something more beyond these reeds and stones? His mother told him with worry, "Stay here, it's safe. Outside there are dangers. Why do you want to leave?" But the little black fish whispered, "I cannot spend my whole life here. I must know how big the world really is." One early morning, when the sun was just rising, he made his decision. With courage, he left the pond and entered the narrow stream. The water was cool and fresh, and every wave carried him to a new adventure. On his way, he met frogs who laughed and said, "Go back, the world is scary." A crab tried to frighten him. Ducks mocked him from the distance. A crab tried to frighten him. Ducks mocked him from the distance. But the little black fish kept going. His heart was full of hope. At night, he saw the sky full of stars for the very first time. The moonlight touched the water, and he whispered, "The world is much bigger than I ever imagined." After days of travel, he finally reached a wide, roaring river. The water was powerful and endless. Big fish swam around him. Some asked, "Why did you leave your safe pond?" He smiled and answered, "Because I want to see the world, because I want to be free." But freedom was not easy. Suddenly, a dark shadow covered the river. A black heron dived from the sky and caught the little black fish in its beak. The river shook with waves. At that very moment, the little black fish stayed calm. He thought, "I am not afraid. Even if I lose my life, my story will remain in the hearts of others. I have walked a path that no one else dared to take." And that is exactly what happened. Perhaps he was never seen in the river again, but his story lived on. Every little fish who looked at the edge of the pond and dreamed of a journey remembered his courage. The little black fish left to prove that the world is larger than our fears. He showed that no wall, no danger, and no cage can stop the dream of freedom and knowledge.